You sat in the farthest corner of your Sarah penthouse, knees stuck in your chest, your body trembling as tears streamed down your face for the first time since you met him. You thought you could handle it. You thought you ignore it would be enough, but your professor's disgusting hands, the way he looked at you, had left a stain you couldn't wash off, and you broke. Jungkook had returned, still fresh on his knuckles from setting a score in the underworld. The moment he saw you curled up, silent tropes rocking his world tilt. Jungkook, when? In two long strides, he was kneeling in front of you. His rough, stand hand reached out but hurt, afraid to touch you but to hurt you more. Jungkook, who did this to you? When? My professor. He, me, I told him to stop but he didn't. I didn't know what to do. Jungkook still for a moment. It was like switch flipped. His breath slowed, but his jaw clinched so tight you could hear his teeth grind. And then he pulled you into his arms. Jungkook, you should have told me the moment it happened. No one touched what's mine. When? I was scared. I didn't want you to. I didn't want to run your place. Jungkook, Ryan, there is no peace without you. You are my only peace. Jungkook, tell me his name now. Ryan, what? What will you do? Jungkook, he will never hear his name again. Jungkook stood tall now, looming like a storm waiting to unleash. His calm was serrier than his rage, deadly silence that spoke volumes. Jungkook, I want a name, he said, voice low, tightening. You hesitate, but you saw the darkness setting in his eyes. You knew there was no stopping him. You whispered a professor's name. That was all it took. He turned around without another word, pulling his phone from his pocket as he walked. Jungkook, Namjoon, get me the file on Professor H. I want his entire life laid out in 10 minutes. Where he lives, breathes, hides. I want it all. Professor H was leaving campus, swinging as ever until a black car pulled up and blocked his path. Before he could run, two of Jungkook's men had him, wristed but flying ball. He was dragged to a cold, dim light warehouse. The moment the blindfold was pulled off, he saw Jungkook standing there, shirt sleeve rolled, tattoo picked out, that in his eyes. Jungkook, you remember her, don't you, Professor? I I don't know. What are you talking about? Jungkook, you touch her? She cried for the first time in front of you. You made her feel unsafe. That was your last mistake. Jungkook returned home around 3 a.m. Wipe clean, but he saw heavier. He walked straight to the bedroom where you were curled up, pretending to sleep. He laid beside you, arm pulling you closer, gently brushed your hair back. Jungkook, it's over. He whispered against your forehead. No one will ever hurt you again. Ryan looked up at him, silent tear falling. You didn't have to, Jungkook. Yes, I did, because I promised you to protect you, and in a world, protection has no limits.